All right, we are back on the Mana Symbol channel. We're going to play a little bit of what I'm going to refer to here as Sligh. I have another list loaded up that'll be the Mono Red Prowess deck. So this kind of strategically harkens back to the older version of M. Hayashi's Obosh Red deck. The idea being that versus the classic burn decks or mono red prowess. Ooh, Candy Sprinkle with a stream of, or with a rate of 70. I don't know who you are, Candy, but I hope that you had a very lovely stream and that you are having a good one. So, yeah, we're playing most of the best red one drops that have ever been printed for Modern. Dragon's Rage Chandler, in addition to Monastery Swiftspear and Soul-Scar Mage, and Ragavan the Nimble Pilferer. The idea is that we're just very, very efficient in the early game. We've got Haymakers in the form of Blood Moon, which can come down as early as turn 2. We've got Light Up the Stage and Seasoned Pyromancer as grotesque sources of card advantage. And even Lavidart works that way too. Obosh in this deck versus M. Hayashi Red, this is much more of a like extreme late game plan. Or something that comes up in game 2s or 3s, where we board in the blast zones, we go up on lands, we maybe bring in the relics against graveyard decks or fury against other creature decks, and maybe we board out things like Ragavan once it becomes the thing. Pyrite Spellbomb kills Sanctifier Envec in sideboard games, so it means you have to board less of them. This deck doesn't have any cute tricks for like having a really smooth way to get Delirium, so that's the reason you do want to split. And but Pyrite Spellbomb's the better card. I would say Pyrite Spellbomb's generally the better card than Seal of Fire right now, just because you know you're going to be running into Sanctifier Unvex in some percentage of sideboard games. And thanks for the follow there, Time Folder. Folder of Time. Is that folder like a envelope, like a manila envelope thing? Or is that folder like someone who takes things and causes them to become creased? I'm curious. And for newcomers from Candy Sprinkle's stream, you can hit !SR, type in a song request, get that thrown into the upcoming queue. Dylan MTG, what is up, my dog? My doge. You can join Discord, and you can harangue me there. And or all the other wonderful people who hang out here. You should be streaming, but you've had way too many things. I get that, dude. I was tempted not to stream tonight, but the streamer that I was watching went offline, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. No, I have to stay online until they come back, which will be tomorrow night. So I guess we're doing like an 18-hour stream. So one of the things I wanted to mention with this deck is this is the kind of hand we want to keep, because we're playing like a 19 land deck, but we have Light Up the Stage to help us. We also have Blood Moon that we want to get to in most games, and Seasoned Pyromancer. So Blood Moon and Spyro are really the only 3 drops in the deck, and and it's lost the thread of where I was going, but you want to keep like 2 land hands as a general rule. One landers you're very likely to miss unless you have a Light Up the Stage to play on turn 2 that I guess you're hoping you'll resolve. Opponents on Bauble Island. Okay. Well, now we know what we're up to. Making tuna steaks tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna go Den. You always want to lead on a Den in case you draw a second Den. And the question I have for myself here is, do I want to lead on Channeler or Swiftspear? Swiftspear means I could attack next turn, then play Channeler, light up the stage. So I think that's what I want to do. Or I could play Channeler this turn, then play Swiftspear next turn, attack, and then play light up the stage. So actually, no, I think Channeler makes the most sense. Unless what I was worried about was removal. But either way, I end up resolving a light up the stage next turn. And with only 19 lands in the deck, you're pretty likely to hit spell. There's only 8 3-drops. You're not likely to hit 2 3-drops or anything else inconvenient. Well, we might be in trouble real quick in this game. Well, that helps. Not as much as I'd like, but... Oh, I was going to play a Swiftspear this turn, so I should have played it first. That's okay, we'll be fine. Unless I really want to play the light up the stage this turn, which I don't. Yeah, I made a mistake. I missed a point of damage here. It's okay. We'll be fine. If they don't have the Thopter... Oh my god, they got a basic. And they had Thopter Foundry in their hand. Alright. We're probably never ever winning this game. Yeah, we don't have relics in the main deck. Alright. Let's go game 2. So, I'm guessing Blood Moon is going to be useless against them the way they played that game. Maybe they won't ever always be able to, so I'll pay attention to that fact in this game, but I think Ragavan's worth keeping on the play. These are all the things I'm considering sideboarding. Fury's probably unnecessary. Although I guess it can kill an Urza more easily than most of the other things we have here. I almost feel like this is the board out Swiftspear game. Because Soul-Scar Mage helps us against construct tokens and their ilk. Whereas Ragavan, if we can start connecting with it, is just such a ludicrous advantage. Hey, what's up, JK Torborg? Fury might be a bit of an overstretch with Shattering Spree here. This is a deck. This is a deck. We just got crushed by our opponent assembling Thopter Sword combo on turn 3. And so that felt great. That's funny, Torborg. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know the terminology for Sligh anymore. Maybe I don't even. Okay, so this means we get to light up onto, assuming they don't have creature removal. Which they probably will post-board, but... I'm going to keep it anyway. Still learning. I'm like learning this deck right now. JK Torborg is jamming. Good lord. Mirren is the greatest discovery of my marinating thing. Gochujang is something I've known a long time. Gochujang is the freaking best thing ever. I don't think I've ever made something with gochujang and oyster sauce. Oh, I haven't linked it up yet, but there's a new episode of Twim. And I am going to just make it always this one. Oops. Okay, so that is fine. Let's go needle them. Bourbon's what the kids are calling it now? Alright. I would like to keep that card. I can play it next turn. But then I can't play the Pillage. So let's play the Relic right now. Do I want a second DRC? Yeah, probably. Soup is not a beverage. Just like, what is it? Cereal's not a soup. Alright. Oops. Oh, this is just rude. Is mayonnaise a soup? No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not a soup. I don't know why I'm sequencing things so badly. I'm not going to worry about it. Are tacos a sandwich? No. Absolutely not. Hot dog is not a sandwich in my opinion. It's sandwich adjacent. Right. It's like how in my opinion, like an open face sandwich isn't really a sandwich because you have to qualify as open face. If I put a piece of bread between two pieces of bread, is that a sandwich? Yes. It's a terrible sandwich no one will want to eat, but yes. Timely reinforcements. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose I've done this to burn players enough times in my life that I deserve it. It's all my own opinion, Jen and I, so it's not information so much as it is opinions. You're Dr. Modern? Good God. Come on. There we go. Flip my channelers. Good, good. Smork. Oh, it's not Doctor, it's Dur. Dur Modern. I always enjoy the sort of, I don't know if we're going to call it etymological or philosophical discussions of what is a sandwich, stuff like that, but like I just definitely know what I think is a sandwich. I don't believe that man has ever been to a medical school. The only man who's even close to being a doctor here is this man. Sorry, the only one. The only one who's even close to being a doctor is this man. Is salad with croutons a sandwich? No. No. It's very straightforward. Is chicken pot pie a sandwich? No! If mayonnaise is an instrument, then chicken pot pie is a sandwich. I said mayonnaise was not an instrument! Mayonnaise is not an instrument, Patrick. Mayonnaise is a state of matter. It's like plasma. Could have attacked with Den of the Bugbear, but I think it's better to grab Obosh for next turn. Mayonnaise is an instrument of war. It's a strong opinion. A strong, correct opinion. Mayonnaise is a patty? What? You thought so, Freak? It was longer than I was expecting it to be this week. Alright, so this is about to be problematic. Remember that show, Doug? Doug's not a bad show. Wait, are they dead? They're dead.
Mouth, nausea, vomiting, right? Water retention, painful rectal itch, hallucination,
they're
dementia,
dead if I have a
psychosis,
land,
coma,
which
death,
I
and halitosis.
do.
Magic is not for everyone.
They're not
Consult
dead.
your doctor before use.
We need to draw a removal spell. You wouldn't download a mayonnaise. I absolutely would download mayonnaise. I think oh, that yeah. I mean, I thought that was just a clever way to work in the fix. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Jen. I think I'm supposed to crack this relic here and force them to make another token off their Witching Well. Oh, but I'm turning off my channelers. I'm an idiot. So I guess you're supposed to board out Chandler when you bring in the relics. Yeah, this is just me being bad and inexperienced and getting distracted by chat. I mean, I probably would have made the misplay anyway. I don't really know how I'm supposed to beat that once they had enough mana up. It's really close, but I can't quite close this game. And I can't attack with my creatures. And they're just gaining 5 life. Yeah. You actually can download a card now, Damn the Doodle. If you have a 3D printer, in theory, you could just... I mean, not really, but it's getting closer. Again, you can't really make a car with a 3D printer, but it's getting closer. The funny thing is, like, I don't know. It's one of those things where if you think about, like, they have, like, a car manual, I don't know, there are 3D printers that print metal. Yeah, but it doesn't have the stress to deal with, like, being a vehicle. Or at least I wouldn't trust it to. Maybe it does, but I wouldn't trust it to. Yeah, exactly. It costs way more because they're mass producing it. They literally custom build robots to create their cars. So there's no way you could do it at an efficient rate. You could probably treat the parts in such a way that the tensile yield strength is high enough. But what about the precision? Like, how precise can a metal 3D printer be? Because some of the parts are quite small and need to be strong. All right, we're against Titan Master Jose Moniz. Have I tried the new blue-white-red control list yet? No. I think I kind of made it a point not to, just because they were around everywhere and I just didn't feel like I needed to. I think I'm going to do like a bunch of control this week because I have Teamer Rec and Sultai Rec downloaded, and then I'll try the control decks. I think I'm going to skip doing Randy tomorrow. I know there's going to be people who are upset about it, but I'm just tired. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. What do you think I mean, Badagaboosh? What do you think I mean? Is there any Spreading Seas Saga tech? What do you mean, where? Some of the blue-white control decks are playing that, yeah. If that's... I need... Oh, is there any way to stop control decks from, I don't know, Spellpierce? Yeah, no, I mean, Spellpierce? Spell Snare, yeah, Spell Snare. I don't know how good Spell Snare would be for you, though, Jig, because... Yeah, Veil would work. But you're not in the right colors. Alright, Jose. How good's your game one? I'm stone raining you. Teferi's response. Get the fuck out of here, Alex. Get out. Oh, I was supposed to play the Pyrite Spellbomb. That's fine. We'll be fine. Yikes. I gotta kill the Dryad. But it's really easy to do here. Okay. No, I should have done the things before I hit him. God, I'm so bad at playing aggro decks. Like, just not even... I'm so bad. Yeah, Jose's really good. Azusa? Sure. I'm gonna regret missing that 2 points of damage, aren't I? Why optimize when you can dirtle? Because it's Titan and they can kill me. Literally all they have to do right now is find a Dryad of the Elysian Groves and I'm in big trouble. Okay. You mean in general, not right now. Yeah. Not really the Fat Thomas. There have been a couple of really cool decks that have played Harmonic Prodigy. They're going to pack for, Dryad. So I need to draw a spell. Almost anything will do it here. That's not good enough. Do I play this and wait, or do I attack them and try to rip a lightning bolt? I think I play this and attack, because if the last card in their hand is a Titan... Oh, wait. No, because they have to pay for the Pact. Whatever. I think it's still pretty good to put them low. They still have to pay for the Pact this turn, so basically any burn spell I draw this turn is going to... Wait, what? What are they doing? Why would they do that? I mean, I guess it keeps me having to spend mana. Ooh, I could Summoner's Pact. I'd have to search my library for a green creature. So I'd get... And then on my upkeep, I'd have to pay 2 green. Intriguing. Kaya gets me. Well, none of these things are appealing in any way. All right, so I drew exactly what I planned to draw there. So just so we all know, on that last turn, I think I made the right play. I don't know if Jose made the right block there, but it's a tough game for him. Should have bolted the Dryad. Lightning Helix! Oh my god! I love you, J.K. Torborg, for getting the quote right. Oh, yeah. You know what time it is, freak you nasty. Who's the legendary black-green creature that all the planeswalkers are shouting at? No, this is just on my playlist. Alright, let's keep the lava darts. Karth, you damn right. I'm not sure that this Soul-Scar Mage is actually going to connect. So I think I should bottom the Spyro. Feels really annoying to have to do that, but I think this is the right thing to do. So if they have Grazer again, yeah, we're in trouble. Or turn 2 Dryad. You gonna storm the festival with Karth? That sounds fun. Boobity boom. Boobity. Boobity. Boobity boom. Oh yeah, so Freak, what do you think of this idea? And I can't I obviously if I start trying to do this, I think I'll have to not talk about it for probably weeks on end before the thing actually comes out. But what if, because he's sung it on stream before, what if we do a parody of My Way And I see if Aspiring Spike wants to sing on it. Because I feel like bad cards, I've played a few, but then again, too few to mention is just a great place for that to start. Are we getting turn 2 Titaned? Nope. Card. Damn right. Bad cards. I've played a few, but then again, too few to mention. Card. They got a forest. Well, this hand sucks. Right on. Shut your mouth. Talking about Shaft. Oh. Maybe we get away with murder here. Removal, please. One time. For the one time. Only if I want a Lava Dart. I probably have to, don't I? Oh my god, I forgot about the Summoner's Pact. Well, at least they're not likely to do anything this turn, so maybe we get another turn out of us. Out of this game. I can't play that. I could dash the monkey next turn? No, I can't. I'm playing the Blood Moon next turn. Doi. Gosh, Zach. But I could, if the monkey connects, I can play the Soul-Scar Mage post-combat. We're probably just doomed, but if we're not. Do it. Do it! Kill me! Cool. I don't think I'm technically dead, but we're not winning that game. Alright. Let's go. Let's go! The only thing I can dig is tunnels. I don't know why, Kaya, but when I first saw your name, for some reason I thought of Long Cat. I'm assuming you remember Long Cat's existence. And I thought that that was actually called Tunneling Cat, and I was just wrong. That, I don't know why. I don't know why. Don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, so Zero Lander into Zero Lander. Jose keeps the 7. Into No Disruption. I think we have to go to 4. Yeah. I mean, that's it. That's the hand. Yeah, it's just weird what your brain does sometimes, isn't it? It's weird what my brain does sometimes. Okay. And now in the 19 land deck, all I have to do is top deck a land. But man, if I top deck a land, it's going to be so sweet. Oh, great. It's a tap land, of course. Of course. Should have been more specific. Right, yeah. They don't have any colors going yet. Wild. Oh, well, got me good there. So, I could be greedy and wait a turn here, but if they have Force of Vigor, I really want to kill that Simic Growth Chamber. Oh, fuck me sideways. No Force of Vigor. It's a good sign. Bing. Pretty good draw. Pretty good draw. Can any of you please ask your opponent to undo their upkeep stops? I'll try, but I don't guarantee they're going to hear it. Excuse me, Turtle Power MTG's opponent. I believe you have an inappropriate upkeep stop placed, and it's obstructing the ability of Turtle Power to enjoy the game. And if you don't turn it off, I'm gonna burn down the server. It's Badagaboosh. It's from me watching a streamer called Liquid Wi-Fi who does Simpsons Hit and Run speed runs. And then I've heard like other people like use like the excited let's goes at other points. And so let's go is just like it is a great excited thing to say. But then for some reason, it just like it's just way funnier. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not enough. It's just like way funnier with the Australian accent. There's also another streamer I watch who does the same thing. I don't know if he got it from the same place, but I definitely... Okay, there's the Force. We're probably dead. Although they don't have double green. They still don't have double green. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So they can pop the explosives and kill their omelet? So we'll just swing first. They're going to assign blocker and then pop their omelet. Pop the engineer explosives, which is going to... Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh, so close. Alright, we probably get this. Lone... Jose congratulated me on being lucky, basically. Not in a shitty way. He just said those pillages were brutal. I'm like, yeah, I drew all 3 of them. I sure did. Also, please tell me you're from somewhere where you say Strayan instead of Australian. Although I would assume it'd be Australian. An obnoxious fake Australian accent. There's nothing like a good, obnoxious Australian accent. And every Australian person that I've met has been a rambunctious, like, prankster. Every single one. It's really wild. Strayan in British English. Australian slang, a jocular word for Australian. Neat. So it's British, huh? So it's like Strayan. Strayan. They're Strayan is what they are. The funny thing is both the British and Americans have such crazy splits over so many different accents. It's really funny when people are like, I can't understand people from that place. It's like, look at your own country. You can't understand everyone from your own country, so don't worry about it. Jose, what's up, man? Yeah, GG's. I was very lucky in game 3. I mulled to 5, but I drew triple pillage. Yeah, top of the top. It was in the deck dump. It's like the closest thing to like a genuine Sligh deck I've ever seen. So I'm hoping this is elementals, because Blood Moon is usually pretty good in game 1 against elementals. Strya? Yeah, it is elementals. British saying Strya. They've got a draw step stop. All right, elementals, calm the fuck down. I'm gonna need you to chill out, elementals deck. I'm gonna just need you to take a chill pill. This is no fucking way. Yeah, this is a miss. Yeah, good. I was like, that's a misclick. Come on. Bama. Oh yeah. I've met some people who were from like rural Alabama, and it was a whole family of people, and there was only one person in the family that I could understand. It was the one person who went to college, and this is just a totally real story. Like I could understand most of what they were saying, but once they got talking with the family, it was really hard. All right. Have a good sleep, Badagaboosh, as you drift away. Give me the beat balls and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Blood Moon. Would you like green or blue? Hopefully you have a second prismatic ending, because you just spewed one. I always find it frustrating if I'm like watching Twitch on my phone or on a tablet or something like that, and I wasn't really interested in talk. They just floated to be technically correct. I love it. Oh, this is not actually on the playlist. All right, let's go to the song requests. When you're on your phone or tablet or something and you're in a Twitch chat and then someone responds to something you said and you're like, crap, typing here sucks. I didn't want anyone to respond to me. I just lobbed my comment. I don't want to be responsible for my comment. Yeah, probably. It's got your name on it, so yeah. No, I'm responsible for my shit posting. It's just like Twitch chatting when I'm on like a phone or tablet where I don't want to actually have to follow up on anything ever. Oh, that's annoying. So now they've got access to blue mana. Yeah, that's the way you want it, freak. All right, so I guess I should be. I have a Swiftspear in my hand, so let's hold on to the bolts for now. But I'll probably fire one off this turn. No, because I'm grabbing Obosh, and Obosh is almost lethal next turn. Wait, hold on. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, maybe they want a Solitude here. It's a good long pause. Yeah. No, I'll just hit a mirror, because if I hit a land for next turn, I want to have Obosh with the... Yeah, we're purchasing Obosh. And we're getting a great deal on a used Obosh, too. If they play something scary, I might have to crack the Spellbomb to try to find a land so I can play Obosh into Bolt. That's something scary. Okay. Well, at least they can't fetch. Yeah. Well, strap yourselves in, folks. It's going to be a long one. If they have another Solitude, it's going to be a problem, but... Nope. I guess I could go Dash Monkey Bolt Bolt. Nope. Saved by the Bell. And then even if they did have the Solitude, actually I have a Lava Dart, so we'd be okay. So even if they had a Solitude for my Obosh, I have a Lava Dart in my graveyard, so we'll be okay. Vixmati Revelers. Nice. You love to see it. Yeah, hypothetically. Freak, I have all the confidence of an Italian dude in any hypothetical situation. I enjoyed that Family Guy joke. Hey, if it were me in that situation, my girlfriend were doing that. I mean, if it were me. Like, not actually, if that happened right now, I wouldn't do it. But in theory, hypothetically, I'd do it, you know? This is the Risen... Fucking... Omnath draws Omnath. Alright, well... I'll get him to block this. Freak. Have you ever seen MTG Kitchen? I kind of did that voice for all of MTG Kitchen. That was my very first YouTube MTG project. It was the thing that nobody ever asked for and nobody ever wanted. MTG Kitchen, the project that nobody asked for and nobody wants. Wow, whoever bought that show's channel probably went in the shitter. Wait, who was it? It was me! Oh, God! Oh, they're just taking it, huh? Alright. So just kill the Omnath. I should have bolted it after they'd missed the blocker declaration. But whatever. Probably won't matter too much. We'll see. Mostly we just have to have them stop having non-stop. Like, okay, finally. Thank God they haven't drawn a Fury. That would be real bad. So me and my bud, we're going out for a dart, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could put them to 3. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, it's not. Fuck, then they finally drew the Fury, huh? Yep. Well, I can save my Swiftspear. And then if I draw a Bolt, we're in good shape. Oh god, if they have an Ephemerate. Well, ain't nothing we can do about that. Oh my god, I meant to shoot them in the face and I forgot about it. I don't know. Not any good reason, God, just because I'm a moron. Just because I'm a moron. Okay, let's play Bolt before I play the Ragavan, because if they do have an Ephemerate, I would prefer not to lose the Ragavan. Got him? Got him. Yeah, no, I'm just really, really bad a lot of the time. I'm not always this bad, sometimes. Jesus H. Vishnu. Oh my god. So I've missed 2 points of damage that would be relevant now? Like, very relevant now? Hey, thanks for that, Jose. You got it, buddy. Oh, this is terrible news. Alright, I think I have 3 more Seasoned Pyromancers to draw to, though. We're gonna draw a Bolt, though, right? And then just be sad. Alright. So I still have a Lava Dart. It's actually very close to lethal. Yeah, Monas has been here for a bit since I trashed him. I didn't. I got very, very lucky in game 3. So let's go float Lava Dart. No, let's just play the light, right? Like, there's no... I have more than enough mana to play almost anything I could draw. Toxic Streamer. That's me! Okay. They can see the writing on the wall. So Pillage is good again, I guess. And then not much else, huh? Probably don't need the spell bombs, but I also do want the spell bombs because I'm keeping the channelers. I don't know. know, Jose. Like, people are putting up results in challenges, and maybe there's just enough of you guys grinding, but I thought it was so well known that Titan was unplayable that the real Titan players wouldn't be playing it anymore, because they'd be like, well, I can't win with it. So wait, the real Titan players are still playing it. It's the grinders that aren't playing it. The grinders are probably like, oh, I wouldn't touch Titan with a, 2-foot stick. 39.5-foot pole. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Yeah, I know the feeling. Like mouthfeel, but for MTG. I don't think Lands does have a similar feel to Titan, though. Titan's a combo deck. Lands is not. No, I know what you're talking about with mouthfeel, but that's like saying oatmeal and rice have a similar mouthfeel. Like, they just don't. I mean, they can. Oatmeal and rice pudding. There's no way, Freak, that I could be all those people, right? It just doesn't make sense. Kaya, that's what the word mouthfeel, like, means. Like, I've never heard mouthfeel referred to as anything but exactly that. And I know... I know what it sounds like, but that is what that is. Yes, Jiggy? Only heard mouthfeel in the context of Magic decks.
Is that what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
I found a penny!
Oh my god, Freak. Oh, that's fantastic. So even though they're going to make me pop this in response, let's... I want to get the Surveil. Do I want that? Yeah, probably. Pretty sure there's a subreddit for that. And there's a finish for that one. Pretty sure there's a subreddit for everything. There is definitely a lot. I mean, there's a subreddit for Legacy, for God's sakes. Is it Superb Owls? Please tell me it's Superb Owls. It better be Superb Owls. Enlightened Birdman. There's one where it's all about what if the world was like an RPG and all the animals were classes? And it's like people requesting like balance patches for being a worm and stuff like that. I thought it was pretty fucking funny. Are outside? It might be. Yeah, birds don't exist as the Worm OP can't die. Alright, so on 4 they had Omnath after having the Force for my Blood Moon. That's fun. Maybe the second Blood Moon will take. Get him! Cut in half? Now you're 2 worms. What are they gonna do? I thought a person with 2 worms would be happy. Nah, you're thinking of someone with 2 germs. First thing I thought of that rhymed was not something I wanted to say there. And also probably wouldn't make you very happy. You're not playing a fucking Fury. They're just playing it. I'm on a creature deck and they're like, eh. This is actually really annoying though, because now I have to draw a Bolt and then find enough removal for the Omnath, of which I have none. We're just dead. Am I supposed to be playing Fury here? I really feel like I'm not, but maybe I am. What seasons do you recommend? 3 through 9 are the best, or Kaya says 4 through 9. Those are by far like the highest hit rate. You almost can't find a bad episode in those seasons. It is fairly difficult to find a bad episode in those seasons. I don't think I'm supposed to play Fury here. I am supposed to get my channelers flipped. I think I'm supposed to have Ragavan on the play. So it's got to be like the Swiftspears, huh? I guess if we do these Soul-Scar Mages, because shrinking their creature doesn't really matter. They're pretty small on average. Hey, Fran. How you doing? I don't know why, but Fran occasionally likes to hang out here. It could only be because he likes watching people make horrible punts. No, I know. I'm saying you're here fairly frequently, like more than I would expect. Usually I play good decks, yeah, really badly. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that this deck is was pretty lucky to be in the 5-0. I mean, obviously I'm not piloting it like expertly, but it does feel a little loose. This deck has always been terrible. This deck never existed before MH2. There's at least 8 MH2 cards in it. So that's just not true. And like obviously you're being no, but this isn't an M Hayashi deck. This is close to the old versions, but it's not. And that is yeah, but this isn't M Hayashi Red. That's the point. This is not M Hayashi Red. It's M Hayashi Red adjacent, but it's not. It's not. I know M Hayashi Red. This is not it. No, this is. You're not listening. He doesn't play Soul-Scar Mage anymore. He doesn't play Swiftspear anymore. This is similar to the old M Hayashi Red, but I am, of course, not listening. Well, good. Good. I would hate to think that you were being serious here. Someone bought your busted white border hammers. Love it. I guess we'll scry. rather than lose the bolt. Paid for a whole copy. Yeah, they're not expensive. Like 50 cents. You honestly think people don't troll you enough in your chat? Yeah, they don't. People like you in your chat. Like, your people who watch you are, like, actually fans of you for the most part. Whereas here, people love to come in and torture me. It's always been the thing. I think it's because I started with Roy. My best friend loves to troll people, and I think we've had a good precedent set. Yeah, Roy's masterful. The only fan that you have is attached to your AC. Well played. Jose carries you in the trolling department. Hey, as long as someone's doing it, that's all that matters. My favorite thing that Jose and House of Mana were some of the players who really, really respected me on the Velomachus deck because they found out after repeatedly playing against me that it was like a 0% win rate. And so there were multiple times where I was in other people's chat and they were like trying out the deck or talking about the Velomachus deck and being like, oh, but it's got to be a buy for Titan. They were like, nah, it's really not, dude. Don't put house in this? What do you mean? He definitely wasn't in the one of the chats I was thinking of. The one specific example I remember where he was saying it was terrible. Jiggy. You can't take anything Alex ever says basically ever seriously. I'm pretty sure he's just shitposting again. Yeah. No, he's just... I know. I mean, Roy is good at shit posting, but Alex just does it all the time, so he has a lot of practice. I was literally waiting on that pause, being like, is my Pyrite Spellbomb getting forced? I don't... Do it, nerd. They're popping the engineered explosives? Sure. Nice. We gotta make Pog draw. Huh. I was almost definitely just supposed to hard cast this, right? And then pick up Obosh. Yeah. Well, we're here now. Yeah. And I have to take a turn off of attacking with Ragavan. Are they just playing Fury? Please just play Fury. Oh my god, you're the best opponent. Exile the basic, though? Yeah, it's pretty pog. Pretty good hit. Yeah, we just go dash Ragavan again. There's so many streamers you want to watch that are on a bad schedule for you. Like who? Are you South American, but you just like work a bad shift, or are you Spanish? Portuguese. Good. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry. I don't feel like the name Jose or Moniz is particularly Portuguese or Spanish in my mind, but obviously that doesn't make it better or worse. I'm just going to play Monkey and Obosh this turn. There's like no way they have Fury plus Ephemerate, so I'm not really afraid of anything. Now they get Sprawl down, get access to 2 colors. If the 2 colors are blue and green, they could then play Risen Reef, which is not scary. Holy crap. I just noticed the clock. Kaya, when do I get to be grinder mad about this stuff? Is it now? Have I worked hard enough? Foundation Breaker. Okay. Guess I should have played... They stacked their triggers wrong. You stacked your triggers wrong! Ah! If I had $1 for every time someone assumed I was Spanish, I would be playing good decks. To be fair, Portugal is a much smaller percentage of Europe, although South America, Brazil is like a huge percentage of the population. I don't know, it's like a third? It's huge. It's like ridiculously huge. They really got an Omnath here. Well, I mean, I don't know if there's anything about Pygonti's name that particularly reads as Italian. Sick draw. Hey, opponent. Another one. Oh, yeah? All right. Want to go down 0 cards in hand for that, huh? You got it. I will 10 you. And I have a Lavadart and Yard, so they're almost dead. Smash! God, I love me some Obosh. This guy? See this guy? Does work. I can play Utopia Sprawl on their forest! Do you mean you'll be back? You'll be back in the end. I think Utopia Sprawl adds the mana for them, Kaya, so I guess I could have named black. Yeah, you'll be back. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, I'll be back in 1 second. We will continue onwards. You'll be back in the end.
Is that what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
I found a penny!
What? You can see that my hands are moist. Yes. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but they are. I have nabbed 3 trophies, Halsey. I have more than Yama Killer, and then I crushed him in the challenge. Then I went 2-2 drop, but I crushed Yama. That's what really matters. Yeah, Jacob's been on the top of the board for weeks now. And if you want to know all about who's on top of the board right now and was last week, you can check out this newest episode of This Week in Modern. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Art thou feeling it now, Sire Krabs? Oh my god, turtle power. Oh man, I can chill with the best of them. Kaya with the fucking Emrakul. I can't be mad at Emrakute. It's too Emrakute. Guess who was inducted into Commander against their will? Well, it wasn't me. So... Oh, Kaya, you on 7? I didn't see. I took the picture this morning, so... It's a pretty good opener. We're against Boom Bust, huh? If I'm against Boom Bust, do I play Ragavan here to force removal, or do I hold the fetch land and then dash the monkey? This is going to be a really, really bad matchup. I think I just jam out the monkey. Because the thing is, they're also playing bolts and prismatic endings. So if they do one of those instead of Pillage or Boom Bust me, then I get to stick my Ragavan. Okay, this is Cleansing Wildfire or Boom Bust. Oh my pog. Well, at least they don't get a blocker yet. Okay, so this isn't the deck that I thought I was against, but that's probably okay. Got a snow-covered mountain, hooray. DRC, Seal of Fire. Playing Luca to polymorph their wall into an Emrakul. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's definitely something they could be doing in Pioneer. There's no way in the world they're not playing Boom Bust, right? And or Cleansing Wildfire. I don't know what they're doing with it, but... yeah, there it is. Well, if they block, I can kill their wall, so I guess that's not nothing. Hey, Yellow Man. I don't want to play more stuff out here in case we get Wrath, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab Obosh. Fires. Hokori. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's something. Yeah, that was unexpected. I'm not gonna lie. But they're not playing Urion? Like, what? You're too deep, turn back. No, it's not the O2 bracket. Agreed. Under Pressure is very, very good. Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Oh my god. We're gonna get absolutely blasted. Well, like, Boom Bust is not a good move for them right now, so no. But I feel like refraining from playing into their Wrath doesn't seem like it was a good plan, because it doesn't look like they're on Wrath. Big magic energy, yeah. They definitely got some shit going down. They cast Bust. You're a psycho, opponent. The only thing they can cast is Birth and Cleansing Wildfire now? Like, this doesn't just... Alright, whatever, opponent. I don't know how that possibly could have been correct, but... I'm gonna put a bunch of lethal into play. Actually, no, I'm not. Just that. I guess if they have, like, what's it, the Evening Revelry or whatever that's called, Revelment Anger? Sure, yeah. I'm more worried about a Timely Reinforcement style effect. They Cleansing Wildfire Flagstones. I think they're digging. Like, I think they're desperate. Maybe they have a Wrath in hand and they're just doing... Sunset Revelry, thank you. I'm never going to remember the name of that card, but it's good that I don't have to because it's not really that good. Second Showdown, they're dead. You're dead. You can't cast spells on my turn. You literally have a card that says you can't cast spells on my turn. This game is going to suck, though. I guess I'm boarding in Pillage and Prayer. Alright, God with the shotgun. That's something. Yeah, we're definitely cutting Moon against the Moon deck. I don't know what drum and bass means anymore then. Drum and bass... Maybe drum and bass was jungle? I thought drum and bass was like the... with, like, electronic stuff on the background. Like, Bomberman 64... No, Bomberman Hero had like, a drum and bass electronica soundtrack. As far as what I remember drum and bass being referred to as. Enduring Ideal. Oh, JK Torborg. So I think I want Spyro. I think it's Soul-Scar Mage out. Makes sense here. Unless we see something that makes more sense. Street Fighter Third Strike. I don't know what that is. Just because something is playable. Thanks for mentioning Ragavan monkeys on Twim. I think we're pushing for the name 5-color primates. Yeah, I saw a discussion going on about that on Bamzing's thread. It was one of those things that I couldn't help but not care about at all. As far as I'm concerned, it's just 5-color humans, but it's playing a new card. Like other tribal decks, it is... Well, it's definitely not dubstep for me because it's not rhythmic enough. I think dubstep has to have that, like... It's got to have all the up and down, like high frequency, low frequency, super rhythmic, like really disorienting stuff. This is very much like a dark... This is from the Glitch Mob, is the name of the people who put this track together, apparently. And I would say that this does sound like... it's like chiptune influenced, but like... I know there's a name for this. It's like Corrupted or something like that. Sapien Tribal? That's a good one. Well, electronic music is a lot like metal. There's just too many subgenres. It's impossible to actually have any idea what any of them are supposed to be. So let's find a land. Found the land. Good. Second, light up the stage. I can play next turn fairly easily. Let's go DRC. Relic. Oh, sorry. Let's listen to this theme. Yeah, I wouldn't call this drum and bass, though. At least I wouldn't. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure drum and bass is what I think it is. That's drum and bass. Oh, Jojo Mayer is the dude. This is drum and bass. Yellow Man. Yeah, Jojo Mayer is ridiculous. Ridiculous. For my money, I'd rather hear the music that Thomas Lang is playing on, but Jojo Mayer, if I'm gonna watch him play, and I'm gonna listen to like one song or live. Yeah, this is someone playing this live, by the way. Fran, have you ever heard Mark Kelso play? He was the head of my drum department. Guy is a monster. This guy. Kaya. Beep 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 beep. Why did I think my DRC was gonna flip there? Oh, there's 2 lands. No, there's 2 sorceries. Don't know why I messed that up. Beep 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 beep. Cart the Lion and Storm the Festival. But I love that about this moment in Modern. No, this is just jazz. This is just like modern jazz. The previous thing was drum and bass. Okay, so there's a DRC on top. So let's spin that during my upkeep. Yeah, fusion is a fine name. I mean, yeah, it's fusion jazz. Like, fusion is a jazz subgenre. Yeah, yeah, you're probably more correct to call it fusion than anything else, Fran. Yeah, they're really like the like oftentimes the line between fusion and modern jazz is like very narrow. And I should have cast the flashback during my upkeep to try to hit a land. I definitely should have, because I was going to flip the Spellbomb. What is the Miles Davis like the very first Fusion album? It's really bad. I think it's really bad. Some people like it. What the fuck is it called? I'm not gonna remember. I think it's got John McLaughlin on it. Bitches Brew? Is it that one or is it the other one? I feel like there's another one that's like in the same genre or the same era. It was like the one right before or right after it. Search for Glory. I think it's in a silent way. Is it? Maybe that's the one. Anyway, it's just like really weird. Well, I've been Hokori'd. Land? Land. You officially think that your deck is better than theirs. That's fair. I don't know how I've done so little damage to them. You gain 1 life for each snow mana spent to cast a spell. I now know. In a silent way is like the one where I listen to it. I'm like, this is not even close to fusion. Bitch's Brew is closer, but it's way too jazzy for me. It probably is fusion, but it's just way too jazzy. Curse of Exhaustion. Word? Okay. So they can only play 2 spells per turn, but I can only play 1 spell per turn. You got me, opponent. It's not even about experimental for me, J.K. Torborg. It's like, if you want something to be more like straight ahead jazzy, then let it be more straight ahead jazzy. Don't be like, it's fusion. It's like, well, no, just like do some standards and stuff. Yeah, or Kind of Blue is awesome. Kind of Blue is just a beautiful, beautiful album. Also always makes me think of Dexter. The good part of Dexter. Wish? Now we're screwed, right? I wanted to have the ability to crack Relic up. Oh, they just locked me out of spells, huh? Yeah, I don't know that I really needed to have the ability to crack Relic up, but... So I now can't cast any new spells. On the plus side, I maybe don't need to. Certainly don't need to at the moment. They're going to be mostly dead in a second. Mostly dead is slightly alive. He's doing the thing! Get him! Yeah, I love that I was sitting here being petrified of them casting, like, Elspeth, and they cast Possibility Storm. Why is this deck playing fetches? DRC. Yeah, DRC. They're blood mooning me? Oh god, no. Please stop. And then they played their second spell. Oh, the blood moon became the birth, right? They get if hit by Possibility Storm too. So they're dead. Got it. Their deck was just non-functional. Sun Ra. Yeah, Sun Ra is some experimental jazz. So yeah, what was the what the Street Fighter song sound like again? I closed it. But I feel like nobody here actually linked up what drum and bass is, but the diversity of electronic music makes that one of those things. It's just like metal, where people are like, this is melodic death metal, and other people are like, what? No, it's groove metal. I would have thought that this theme is more like house. This sounds very 90s to me, and I associate that 90s sound with the word house. I don't know what exactly it means, but for some reason that's the thing in my head right now. We're against Mateus F. Goodness gracious. Time to get chaliced. It's metallic metal. This song is Dudley's theme, You Blow My Mind, from Street Fighter 3 something. Because Street Fighter 3 just can't be called Street Fighter 3 anymore. But what I like about this song is it makes me think of, like, what I refer to as, like, Euro lounge music. Or I can just imagine, like, the 90s, and there's, like, a white vinyl couch. And people with vaguely European accents. They're not from any one country, they just are. He's not playing Atron? Kaya, tell him to stop. This is a crime. Alright, well, we're not doing anything, unfortunately. Yeah, yes. You gotta have the frosted tips with sunglasses in a dimly lit lounge. A dimly lit lounge that is, like, black lights, but, like, white furniture. All right, we've deployed Blood Moon against a predominantly red deck. Did good? Not too good. They always have the basic, I guess so. I mean, Mateus is a good player, so... But it's funny that he didn't have any fetches in the deck so far. Like, I feel like that's a tell of something. Aha. The plot thickens. Alright, back to the thing. Prismatic ending the Blood Moon. It's alright. I think we'll be alright. 4-color control. It kind of looks like it, huh? It's just a weird 2 lands to lead on in 4-color control. 4-color elementals? Could be. Do I want a Swiftspear here? No, I want land. Teferi? No, they're just buying Kahira. They probably have Solitude Ephemerate or Fury Ephemerate, and they're just wondering if they should do it or not. Yeah. Rough. I shouldn't have played the land because I'm about to play Light Up the Stage. Oh, whatever. We'll never hit 2 lands in our 19 land deck. Never! I hit 1 land. I guess we'll just do this now. If they have another Ephemerate, they can't save it. Oh, they exiled the Kahira to the Solitude. What is my purpose? You get exiled to Solitudes. Oh, God. Yeah, I know, bud. All right, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Yeah. Get on up out of here with your Muldrifters. Also, Muldrifter and the basic island. Yikes. That's rough. Oh, God. Way to play my land from exile? Yeah, I missed that. I don't know why. Man, I've just been garbage all night. Another prismatic ending? I guess it's not that unlikely. Yeah. Anything but the pauper flashbacks. Thanks, Freak. Kaya, were you here 2 nights ago where I pulled out my favorite Mr. Meeseeks line? Because that one just makes me smile. It's just the delivery of it is just so good. Oh, for the love of Flip. Yeah, huh? Oh, this is fun. We're having fun here. Cool. Mr. Meeseeks, look at me, what we need to do. And then you finish your statement another way. Oh, sorry, yeah, TJ Fate. Oh my God! Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. What we need to do is scoop it up right now. Evil Morty canonically gave the worst mathematics lecture in history. What? Oh, you mean... Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I mean, they did make a joke about it. It was kind of lampshaded, so I don't know if you really get to... like... If you want to tease us like this, you need to establish a safe word. It's always banana, except when it's not. Mushu. That's a good one. That's a good one. You can say banana even with a gag in your mouth. See, Freak knows what's up. We could all tell from his name. Doug. So I can permanently shrink their Omnath, you say? Well, that is appealing, but I think I'm going to have to scoop. I'm glad people enjoyed that joke. Alright. Just bringing in the pillages. Nobody named Doug is normal. Nobody named... Was it Scooter or Skeeter that was Doug's friend on the family show Doug? Give him their Omnath first strike. I could have, yes. It was Skeeter, yeah. Yeah, dishonor on your family, dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. God damn it, that movie's so good. It's a shame they will never make a live-action remake of it, but, you know, probably for the best. Kung Pao End of the Fist? Of course I remember Kung Pao End of the Fist. I never saw the movie, Freak, and I'm not going to now. Like, I heard no good reviews of that movie from basically anyone who didn't work on it. Oh, shit. Jiggy Wiggy with the rare fire that is Donkey Kong 64's The Donkey Rap. DK, hoorah, Donkey Kong. Listen to those MIDI horns. The MIDI clav on the right channel actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, I saw it, TJ Fade. Alright. Maybe Blood Moon will win the game this time. Yeah, Grant Kirkhope is ridiculous. I don't actually know who George Andreas is, but I'm sure he did some good music for Rare. Did he do, Jet Force Gemini? I would guess. Because it has a very different tone than... Oh god, they have the prismatic ending. Rude. Oh, he's the one who's singing it. Got it. Meow, 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 meow. You got to meet Kirkhope? That's cool. I got to meet, what's his name? H. John Benjamin. H. John Benjamin is a fucking class act. And it was crazy because it was, there was like an anime convention at my university. And that's why he was there. And it was like in a part of the university that like apparently nobody knew that it existed. And like nobody showed up compared to, I guess, how many people I thought would want to. And he was hilarious and just like super, super, super chill. Now we're going to get Solitude with Ephemerate, right? Kind of Con and Hamilton. Neat. This is going to go blue. So we really want to rip a Pillage here. That's not a Pillage. If Obosh can't force a response, nothing will. Yeah, it's fair. I'm gonna dart him. Just push some damage now while I can. And get the Surveil in for my next draw step. Yeah, I'll keep that. Well, they didn't have a response. So if they Omnath this turn, we're fine. There's a Sealed Fire on top. This looks like Prismatic Ending. This has to be... No, it's Omnath. It looked like they were playing an X spell. I have so much respect for... whatever random-ass studio musicians had to play the ever-loving shit out of this, because they did a goddamn good job. Fuck. Okay, that's really good, opponent. They just drew that too, right? I mean, they didn't have to, but, like... They didn't have to have just drawn that, but, like, goodness gracious. Well... We're gonna hit him hard. I don't have a sorcery. I'm putting in an enchantment and an instant, but then the instant's going to leave, so let's leave the light up the stage. No, the song is legit, God with a Shotgun. The theme from Pokemon is a like, well-orchestrated, well-performed song. Like, there's definitely an element of nostalgia to it, but it's like the Power Rangers theme song has a ripping guitar lead, and that's not nostalgia. That's just a fact. Eddie Van Halen two-handed tapping, like, just... Van Halen didn't record it, but, like, it is masterful. Crap, they've got more. Well, I don't have another Lavadart yet. No. But it borrows a guitar playing technique, J.K. Torborg, that he was the one who pioneered. Two-handed tapping. It's obviously like 10 years after he did it. The recording of two-handed tapping is okay. So I can put this aside as one of my two cards. Sure. Yeah, TJ Fate. Pretty much always. Eruption. Eruption is the song. And apparently in after they recorded Eruption, but while they were playing it on tour, but the record hadn't come out yet, he would actually not face the audience while playing Eruption because he didn't want the sort of technology to get out on what he was doing and how he's making that sound happen. Oh, they've got Ephemerate. So they forced my light up the stage. We could end up being in trouble here. They don't have anything this turn, though. We get to pillage them. That's going to be huge. They got my blood moon! Get him. Oh, wait, this doesn't matter anymore. Well, that's fun. I mean, it matters, but not much. So, creature, sorcery, enchantment, land. So we flipped. That's good. So now they're forced to chump block. Good. This also means their fetch land is off. Assuming that I hit for 3, which I think I'm going to. God bless it. That's funny. I had no idea that Lonely Island's song about semicolons existed. And the whole time I was thinking, I don't think that's how a semicolon works, but I don't actually know. I know semicolons are really, really weird. There's a reason we never use them. I am a blatant overuser of commas, though. You bet your bippy I am. And I'm not apologizing. Yeah, I Semicolons for when you could end a sentence, but for some reason keep going. Yeah, I guess that sounds about right. It's like two semi-related statements. There's some kind of relationship between what's on each side of the semicolon, but I can't for the life of me remember what it's supposed to be. So they've Muldriftered. And now, this is the second Elementals player we've played against tonight who's really, really slow. Which, I guess is not surprising. I still dread having to teach semicolons to 12-year-olds. Why would that ever be a thing? I've always just thought of it as the expression in other words. Oh, maybe that's a really good way to look at it. I bet it is. All right, so they're still at 1. They found Lightning Bolt. Goodness gracious. They have 4 cards in hand. Let's just rip the win. Yeah, that was kind of close. Oh my god. No. Oh my god, freak. This is a really bad attack if they don't have removal and I top deck an untap land. I'm guessing that means they have removal. Alright. Not a coward. What are you going to do? Have another lightning bolt? Psh. I'm trying, TJ. I'm trying. I'm trying to draw a flipping bolt. Oh my goodness. One is not zero. It is very much not, and their deck has Omnath in it, so it's like gain 3 life. No, I'm at 26. It's pointless. Oh, this has got to be Omnath. It has to be, right? Unless they're casting like Fury. Oh, thank God, it's just a Fury. All right, let's just draw a Lava Dart. Can we kill them with Lava Dart, please? Oh, there we go. Did it? Or do you have force? Yeah. They drew too many cards. This is your fault, Kaya. Teaching the E-Tron players they can adapt. Oh my God. Yeah, they, you know, Mateus drew out of it. They probably don't play that many Force Negations in this matchup. God bless it. 12, 13, 14. Okay, we're not dead. In theory. Eight cards in hand? There's no way, right? Why not grab Lurrus set aside to recast the because I don't have any black or white mana, obviously. My black-red Lurrus deck has failed to draw the right colors. Let's just remember the fact that I believe we're in game 2. So if I win, I still have to win another one. Well, I'm dead to the Omnath. If they gain any amount of life, I'm dead. Alright, done. Alright. So 3-2 on this deck is actually not that bad at all compared to kind of how it felt. We did split the matches against Elementals, so that seemed pretty good. I don't feel like this deck is doing anything better than Obosh Red as sort of Hayashi plays it now. It is more aggressive, but not in a way that actually matters. I don't think that this deck makes any sense. It's kind of like Life Total Control. I don't know if Life Total Control actually makes sense in the metagame because anything grindy is way grindier than you, and the appeal of Burn is when your creatures get stymied on turn 3 or 4, your opponent's already at like 10, and you have a reasonably good set of reach to close out the game with. So this deck kind of splits the difference of it's not as grindy as the properly grindy mono red deck, and it's not as aggressive as... or it's not as good at being aggressive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, JK Torborg. It's not as good at being aggressive as the actual aggressive decks. This is just like a really unhappy medium for what the format is right now, which is actually incredibly fair. So like this deck is not good at aggroing out something like Elementals. and it's not good enough at grinding out, like Jund Sagavan could probably still beat this deck, even though you landed a Blood Moon and you shut off half their spells. I still feel like you might die to just like a single resolved Tarmogoyf. Like life total control more than burn to hedge against hate. Yeah, I mean, that's a reason too. And this deck, I mean, we just didn't even run into any hate, and we only 3-2'd. It didn't feel like I ran into any deck that was like really packing something that I was like, oh god, I can't believe like I ran into someone who's playing like the hate card for mono red. They just didn't need it.